Thank you, Dick and Mike, and good afternoon to all of you here. I have to tell you that the last 6 months as Madison's mayor have been busy, exciting, and challenging, to say the least. And lest some believe that challenges are only unique to our community, just speak with the elected officials in other cities and towns around the state and, yes, the country. However, I'm here to tell you we have a wonderful community and we are doing many things right. Can we improve? Absolutely. But I believe we build on the positives and make changes only to the betterment of our community, not because of some personal agenda we might have. That being said, after 4 years on the council and during my campaign last year, I was, as were others, convinced that we needed to take a hard look at how we had been doing economic development, and I pledged to do that. During the first 2 months of my administration, I sought input from my staff as well as network with leaders from other communities to determine a plausible and effective way to gather information necessary to make recommendations. In March, we put together what we called an Economic Development Review Panel. Our goal was to appoint members that were people of character, integrity, experienced in their own right, and outside elected office. I believe we met our goal. Other than a get-acquainted meeting and a charge as to what I felt their mission was and the time frame for finishing their work, I attended no meetings, read no minutes, have not read the summary or the final draft as of yet. So it is with great appreciation and anticipation that I receive these recommendations, because over the past 90 days they have spent countless hours gathering information through interviews, open meetings, giving up family time, and yes, being criticized. And if the truth were known, spending some of their own money getting this job done. And I'm sure they have all breathed a sigh of relief. And although not everyone will agree with all of the recommendations, I want to say on behalf of the citizens of our community, a big thank you to Dick McCracken, Mike Flint, Darlene Conley, Ashley Schutte, Phil Kane, Tony Biltz, and David Hertz. And lest I forget, my administrative assistant, Tammy Acosta, who spent many hours scheduling meetings, typing minutes and agendas, and putting together these binders. I will be forever indebted to you. So where do we go from here? Over the next couple of weeks, myself and my staff will take a hard look at the recommendations and make observations and suggestions. We will then begin to work hand in hand with members of city and county government, representatives of the private sector, and also pertinent organizations, so as to help put into place the recommendations that will best move our community forward. After 30 days, we will report on where we are in this process and when we can expect changes to take place. I want everyone to keep in mind, as Dick and Mike have said many times, these are recommendations, and that some recommendations will be easier and take less time to implement than others. I ask for patience, understanding, civility, and certainly prayers as we move forward together through this process. Thank you so much.